Cowboy fans. You know this is Cowboy Legends for Life. I haven't made a video in a few days, but I want to come at you with something that's been on my mind for a few things. Man, forgive my appearance, but I've just been lounging. But listen, I want to say something about this. I'm being serious when I say this. I'm not going to try to take too long. I want to talk to the Eagles fans, just real quick, just as briefly as I can, and just be as respectful as I can. You guys are world champs. You won. You did it auspiciously as a good unit, defensive effort that was pretty second to none during the season, pretty damn good during the postseason, except for the last game. But you hung in there. And you won your title. You won the Lombardi Trophy. Congratulations. You know, how many times all of us fans of football have said that, be ye Cowboy fans or not, right? But I want you to listen to me critically, with a critical ear, all right? What you've accomplished last year may take you more than double effort this year to even accomplish even close to it. And I say that why? Because there's several factors that went into your accomplishments last year. There were several factors that went into your success last year that you haven't even thought of even counting on then and even now, okay? And I told you, I jokingly said before about the Uncle Roger Goodell, but I'm serious when I tell you this, okay? You guys would have never been in that position if it wasn't for Roger Goodell, okay? You would have not. Because I'm going to tell you this. Roger Goodell suspended the best back in football. I say arguably, because I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm not going to go there. I'm just telling you he is. Zeke Elliott is. All right? For 6 games, no less. Ridiculous. All right? And it caused a lot of big emotional rifts throughout the team and throughout the season. Not only that, Roger Goodell suspended 2-3 other players for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not saying no fault of his own, but other than that, they were suspended nonetheless. And that would be Randy Gregory, that was and David Irving, and I forget the other person right now. Okay, anyway, let's put it this way: he did a lot of damage to the Dallas Cowboys. This was a fight between Roger Goodell and Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones have lamented some. He has backed off, and so now the fight between them has been quelled. You understand? Roger Goodell basically won. All right, and I don't care because I'm glad he did. I don't like Jerry Jones anyway. I don't like either one of those bastards. All right, but here's the thing. Roger Goodell put y'all in that position. Not only that, our injuries that we sustained were critical, in our team's success in terms of offensive and defensive as well. All right. Now I know the Eagles said, yeah, we had a lot of injuries too, plus to our premier quarterback. That's true. That is true. Okay, but you didn't sustain anything like we did, okay, in critical positions that really made it hard for us to try to move forward with a really successful season. Now, granted, we had a winning season, but when you have a winning season that's less than a berth in the postseason, I don't call it success as I really want it, all right? Okay, good. But here's the thing that ticks me off about you guys. You're not seeing the larger picture in front of you. Is that not only did we suffer that as Cowboys fans, as our team did, but the Giants suffered even worse catastrophic injuries than even you guys did. Even though your quarterback went down, you had a quarterback who was revered several years even better than that. Before Wentz got there, your quarterback was revered. His name being Nick Foles. You know, he under Chip Kelly, he didn't flourish right, but he was still a remarkable quarterback under the Eagles' tutelage. But here's the thing. The Giants suffered Odell Beckham's loss. The Giants half of their receiving corps was gone. Okay? And not only that, you had Eli, who's just, he didn't have no real good protection in the front, and he doesn't have a running game. He didn't have a running game for a number of years. And you're given the fact that the Giants not only have not been in the postseason 5 of the last 6 years, they haven't had a winning season in that span as well, except once in the last 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's not just the fact that they didn't make the postseason. They didn't have a winning season. But I think that Saquon Barkley arrival may give more strength to that offense, because if the offensive line holds up good enough, the jury's still out on that. There may be some problems for a lot of teams out there, and that's a fact. All right, I know how I feel about Eli Manning, but I used to say something about him that was when he first won the Super Bowl against the New England Patriots. I used to say that, you know what, he may not be that good like his brother. That's what I said, but he seems to have a killer instinct, and that's what he did. He had a killer instinct about himself, even when the postseason arrived. He did that to the Cowboys. He did it to all the teams. He did it to New England, right? But what I've noticed now several years ago, he didn't have that anymore. Okay, and it could be you can chalk it up to age and all the play he's done and all that stuff. But I'm telling you, he does not have that anymore. But if you take a lot more pressure off of him in terms of a good, solid run game, he can be a little bit more effective than he has in the last several years. Okay, with that aspect and the Redskins getting Alex Smith, and hopefully, they just lost guys, so they were just out to lunch, man. They're just out to back. They're still back in the trash, the dumpster. But even with Alex Smith, they even still may make some noise. He's a little bit more precise than Cousins. Even though Cousins may be a better talented quarterback than Alex Smith. Alex Smith is a lot more sturdier. He's a lot more accurate than Cousins is. All right? Excuse me. But you guys don't have the clear path to the division title than you think you do. You understand? Because the Cowboys and everyone else in the NFL that you have in the schedule are going to be gunning for you. You know why? Because you're the world champions. Not only that, even if you just were the division champions, they will be gunning for you. All right? Because everybody gets up for all the champions. Everybody gets up for good teams. They prepare well. You know what I'm saying? They go forward in terms of what they need to do on the field well. All right? So it's going to be a lot harder to fool people. All right? And now the only thing I see you guys got is that, not only thing, but for several things, but the main thing you got is a good defense. You got a good defense. All right? And that's critical. All right? But your offense is still the same, except without LeGarrette Blount, who is a 2-time Super Bowl winner. He came off of winning the Super Bowl the year before he came with you guys, and then went back to Super Bowl winning it with you guys with the team he just came from. So, but he's gone now. And now Ajayi may be a good back, and I think he is a good back. You guys are still unclear about your running back situation now. That's going to be added pressure on Carson Wentz, who suffered a great injury in his leg. Okay, two tears in his leg. So you guys try to rush him back. Oh my God! Now you better stick to Nick Foles. I heard several of you talking about getting rid of Nick Foles now if Suffield does well. What are you scared of? Why would you even say that? All right, why would you even say that? I mean, I'm serious, man. I want competition. I want back and forth. I want this thing with Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott to go on for 10 freaking years. But if you ruin Carson Wentz's chances, okay, all that shit y'all talk about, Dak Prescott being RG3 and all this crap, you're gonna suffer that with an RG3 situation with Carson Wentz if y'all push him. But that's what I'm gonna tell you right now. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's good. Okay, that's it. I'm just hoping for you all the best. But I'm being serious with you. That Eastern Division, don't even look its way. Do what you have to do. Y'all, hopefully you can do on the field what you can do to have a 10-6 season at best. 10-6. All right? And I also want to talk about this. My God. Is Paxton Lynch that bad? We dodged the bullet, man. Paxton Lynch sucks. I watched the game last night, and I couldn't wait to see him. Hell with who else was before him. All right, it was Cousins. I forget that. What was it, Cousins? I'm sorry, not Cousins, but oh my God, Simeon. Oh, what the hell was it? I think it was. It doesn't matter. All I wanted to see was Paxton Lynch. You see how well he did. He looked horrible. Okay, he looked horrible, man. He looked ridiculous. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Jerry Jones wanted to get this guy badly. He didn't want no Dak Prescott. He didn't want none of that. He wanted Paxton Lynch. And he was trying his best to trade up for him. And then we dodged a bullet on that. And of course, we went 3-4 rounds to finally get a quarterback. To try to move up with Tony Romo to study under. But you all know the rest. But I'm saying to you is that what was it they saw in Paxton Lynch to draft him first? Y'all think that the Browns are bad in terms of drafting a quarterback? They may have came off with one good this time, and even traded for a good one. But the damn Broncos, they can't pick a quarterback to save their freaking life. That's all I wanted to see.